South Koreans will head to the polls tomorrow to pick their next president, with the race coming down to two main contenders. A recent Gallup survey shows the candidate for the Democratic Party leading with nearly 50% support. Lee Jae-myung toured Greater Seoul, urging voters to, quote, change history and defend democracy. His final rally streaming live from Yuldo, that's a symbolic political hub where lawmakers overturned martial law in December last year, triggering the impeachment of former President Yoon Suk-yeol. But Mr. Yee's main rival, that's Kim Moon-soo of the Conservative People Power Party, has managed to close the gap in recent polls. He visited Jeju to honor April 3rd uprising victims, then toured Busan, Daegu and Daejeon, ending in Seoul's youth-heavy districts, in a move that some see as a bid to win over younger voters. Whoever the next president might be, the same challenges will present themselves. The need to revive a shrinking economy amid wide-ranging U.S. tariffs, to re-engage with key allies after important meetings were skipped due to political uncertainty in Seoul, as well as reforging political unity at home. Tensions between South and North Korea could also be a key factor for some voters, especially those living in border areas. Those living close to the heavily guarded demilitarized zone have backed conservative candidates for decades. CNA's Lim Yun-sok travels to Gangwon province to find out if that sentiment is changing.
Restoration efforts are underway to preserve this war-scarred building, which is a must-see attraction for tourists. It was once the Korean Workers' Party headquarters located in North Korea. But when the Korean War ended in 1953, a demilitarized zone was set up. And today, this building stands on the southern side of the peninsula in Cheollong County. Cheollong was once a single region, but it was divided into south and north following the end of the Korean War. It lies within Gangwon province, which is also split between the two Koreas. Residents say tensions with Pyongyang are real and visible here. For instance, North Korea has been broadcasting eerie noises along the border areas, like here in Cheollong, since July last year, aggravating South Koreans.
방송이 계속 들려요. 아주 이상한 소리를 내거든요. 뭐가 찢어지는 소리 같이 막 나고 아주 듣기 싫은 소리. 그런 생각은 다른 데 사람보다는 좀 더 있겠죠. 70년 아니야 100년이 지내서도 눈으로 보이잖아요.
북한에서 뭐 삐라를 띄우게 되면은 사격을 하고, 또한 뭐 비무장지대에서 지뢰 설치해서 폭발물 사고도 나고, 또 여러 가지 그런 형태로 이제 북한에서 우리 남한에 대한 그런 상처를 많이 주었어요.
For decades, South Koreans living here voted for conservatives, who tend to take a more hardline approach to the north. But Gangwon has seen political shifts in recent years. In the 2012 general election, conservative parties won all 9 seats in the region. But in 2016, the opposition took 1 seat and 2 more 4 years later. However, in last year's general election, the conservative ruling party clinched 6 out of 8 seats in Gangwon, with the opposition even losing 1 seat compared to the 2020 election. The outcome is uncertain this time around, too. Some think Kim Moon-soo from the ruling People Power Party might have a chance, as tensions were high when former Liberal President Moon Jae-in was in office.
지금 제 생각은 보수로 좀 갈 것 같아요. 왜냐하면 문재인 대통령 때 금방 통일되는 것 같은 남북관계가 좋아졌어요. 그런데 나중에는 결과적으로 더 남북간 해치는 그런 일들이 많이 일어났잖아요. 저 개성공단에 우리 남북 연락사무소 폭파시키고, 또한 GP를 폭파시키고, 그 윤석열 대통령 때는 그런 관계가 없었어요. 문재인 정부처럼 그런 상황이 일어나서는 안 되겠다라는 생각이.
But then not everyone agrees.
북한이 대한민국하고 이렇게 상대가 된다고 생각지는 않아요. 뭐 군사적으로든 경제적으로든 정치적으로까지 그렇기 때문에 그렇게 위협을 느끼질 않고 이명박 때도 그랬고 박근혜 때도 그랬고 윤석열 때는 좀 더더욱 심하게 전쟁까지 유발하려고 했던 거고. 근데 그런 거에 대해서도 관심 있는 사람들은 다 알아요. 예전보다는 그러니까 저 진보당 쪽을 더 많이 지지하게 된 것 같아요.
Results will tell when South Koreans go to the polls on June 3rd to elect a new president. Lim Yan-suk, CNA, Cheoran County, Gangwon Province, South Korea.